this is Rachel with Blush and Chrome Automotive, and today I'm going to show you what to do if you have a fusion key that ends up broken like this, where it won't just fit back together, and that way you don't have to take it to the dealer or call a locksmith and spend hundreds of dollars. You can order an alternate key from Amazon for like 10 or 20 bucks and fix it yourself. And so I want to note an important part here. So the actual physical key is not broken, rather the mechanism that holds the key to flip it in and out. So here's my replacement key that I got from Amazon. See, this one flips out, flips in as it should. But this key is programmed to my car, so I want to swap out the components in this one so it's still programmed to my car, and I'm also able to utilize the cut key that works on my door and ignition as well. So first things first, on the new key you're going to need to get this open. The little seam in here can be separated if you're able to pry that apart gently. With your hands it can be a bit difficult, so I recommend getting a thin tool to try to get in there. Now be warned, it can definitely take a bit of prying within that slot and pulling apart to get it, but then you'll have two halves like this. Take note of the side of your battery, the plus that's on top. We'll go ahead and remove that one. And then the next step is to take out this screw and access the inside of the key. For this, you'll need a small Phillips screwdriver. And then you can pry apart these pieces. You'll want to put this key on the side and leave all your new components on this side as to not get it mixed up with the old broken key. And now we're going to do the same thing. Like I said, be patient because it does take a little bit of maneuvering. Okay, so now we got our original key open, and we'll also want to remove the bottom screw here as well. So we'll want to go ahead and keep these separate. The first thing we're going to want to do is transfer this into our new key, because this is all the programming to our current car. So we'll remove this one from the new key and then replace it with our original. And we want to be very gentle with this because we don't want to cause any damage. So now we have these swapped out. And I like to put the pieces I'm done with over here just not to confuse, keeping my new key components and old key components on separate sides. So now we have this inside the new key. This is in place. We can go ahead and add in our battery, making sure the positive is on top and it's snapped securely into place. Go ahead and snap the battery cover onto the new component. Now we're finished with the motherboard and battery housing in half. So the last part here would be to swap out our old key into this new mechanism. Our original mechanism failed. If you look at this small hole here, you can see there's no pin, and that pin is what actually holds the key into place. If you look closely on the replacement one, you can see there's the little pin there. The only tricky part is we have to remove this pin. I know how to get the pin out is really by hammering it out. I don't have a vise or anything to hold it, so I'm making do with what I've got, and I just went ahead and taped it down. As you can see, I'm making progress and the screw is starting to come out. You've pushed it out some by hitting it with the hammer. Be very careful because this screw is extremely tiny, and if you lose it, it will be very difficult. So now we've got the screw out. We'll place it here on the side, and then we can remove this uncut key. So now we're going to want to replace the cut key into our mechanism here. As you can see, it's got the little groove where the screw will hold it into place. So we'll go ahead and attach it in here and then hammer the screw back into place. So once you get the screw in there, you're just going to want to hammer it back in. It can be a little tricky, so just be patient. Now that we have swapped over our motherboard and our cut key, we are ready to assemble everything into the new key. So we'll take the assembled key and place it here in the motherboard component with the button facing up. You will take the portion with the buttons and place this piece in like so and snap them back together like this. This is our finished product. It doesn't say Ford on it, but at least it's fully functioning. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Again, this is Rachel from Blush and Chrome Automotive. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to like the video and subscribe.